Welcome to the Side Hustle Show. This is the show where we break down the side hustles that are trending online and show you how we do it. I'm Lucas Sakera, your host, and in this episode we'll be talking about dropshipping, which has taken the world by storm. My own store, mama, I made it. I'm going grease with the profit. Shout out Drake. Welcome to the Side Hustle Show. This is the show where we break down the best side hustles that are trending online and show you how we do it. I'm Lucas Sakera, your host, and in this episode we'll be talking about dropshipping, which has taken the world by storm. Before we begin, I want to set a like target because I want to create a community where we engage and help each other. I'm thinking 1,000 likes. Yeah, that's doable. Let's get into it. So what is dropshipping? Dropshipping is a supply chain management method where you, the retailer, sets up an online store on Shopify with your chosen products selected from a supplier and you sell to customers with a profit. For example, watches, sunglasses, bracelets, earbuds that you may have seen on social media promoted by celebrities and influencers, that's from a dropshipping store. If you're new to this, you're probably wondering, Lucas, how on earth do I find a supplier that is good, that is reliable, that will attract customers to my store? Well guys, don't worry, I got you. So how does it work? Let's say you found your product and you've imported it to your Shopify online store. Then someone makes an order which is automatically processed and shipped to the customer's door without you having to deal with any inventory. All you need to do is worry about the branding and the website and the product quality itself. Simple as that. All you're doing is driving traffic from social media to your store through ads, and it's pretty much it. Make sure your website looks clean and your product looks good so customers will be interested. We all know when starting a business there are pros and cons. I've done my research on dropshipping to help you guys out. Pros: it's easy to set up. There are many platforms out there on Shopify and apps that you can import to help you set up your store, find the products that are successful to ease you into dropshipping. You are in control. You decide on the product that you want to sell, the price from the supplier that you want to buy it from, and the profit margin that you want to receive. Focusing on creativity. Like I said before, the main things you need to focus on is the product, your website, and the marketing. Those three things alone will take you far. For example, the first thing you do when you enter a site, you check how good it looks. If the website is not looking good, you're less likely to buy from it. So focus on your creativity. Cons of dropshipping. Trial and error. There'll be many times where you'll be testing out products to understand your audience. Be resilient. It's not going to happen overnight. Just trust the process. Budget. Your budget is basically the engine room of your store. If you don't have budget, find a way, speak to family and friends that can help you out to start your store and give you that exposure you deserve. More budget equals more promo equals more customers. That's a good one, tweet that. Higher competition. Anything that's easy to set up will be saturated. Make sure you take time and patience and research your market. Simple as that. Shipping times. Of course it'll take longer since we're not on a high street and the orders are coming from your supplier, which may be from China or from America. Explain to your customers beforehand to get that rapport going. Let me recap the pros. It's easy to set up, you're in control, and focus on creativity. Let me recap the cons. Trial and error, budget, higher competition, and shipping times. Now this is the part of the show where we give an example of how I would do it. I'm not actually going to create a Shopify store, but let's pretend I've done all the research and I found my product and it's time to sell. Illusion. My own store, mama, I made it. I'm going grease with this profit. Right, let's go. So I got my notes here for my shop. Let's start with interests. So I'm interested in sports and I got a sports science degree. So let's stick to fitness. I know the fitness market is very successful, but that means it'll be saturated. So I'm thinking to start off with some resistance bands as they are easy to use and easy to carry around. The audience is global, so 100% I'll make some sales. My product has been around for ages, so that means it'll be saturated in the market. However, it's all about marketing, so I'll reach out to my friends in the sports industry and see if they can promote for me. Moving on to scaling, I'm going to start off with one product in my store to then add as I go along to not overwhelm myself with work. And then if I need any more help, I'll add some staff to help my business. I think the common advice around is to start very slow. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So take your time understanding your market and, do not try to take as much risks as possible. Ads and promotion. There are two ways to promote your product: using influencers or running normal ads that are on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. In this case, I'll be using influencers. I have friends and know people in the fitness game, so I'll reach out to them, find out what their rate is so they can promote my product on their story with a link directly to my store. One thing to consider when contacting influencers is to try to find those that match your brand and vice versa. When you have an influencer that matches your brand and you bring both audiences together, you are more likely to get more sales and the partnership can build on from there. If you don't have enough budget to pay influencers, maybe still try to reach out, offer them a free product so they can test out in their videos. And sometimes it's not always about the money. Think long term rather than short term, because as the relationship builds, people will see your product in their videos. And sometimes the best promotion is organically, and that will then lead more people to your store. What I've noticed is that if you approach influencers humbly with how can I help you or how can my product help you, that tends to work as well. Sometimes the no is not the end of your business. It's just that avenue that you can't go down. So stay resilient and keep trying to improve your product day by day. So let's say everything is going well, the influencers are promoting my stuff, I'm gaining traffic to my store. Then all you need to do is keep maintaining your website. The better the website, the more sales you will get, and so on and so forth. So that's how I will do it. I will start off with influencers, then maybe go into general ads. But you're making money, make sure your page is looking good, make sure your product has good quality, and then, you're making that money, guys. So that's our show. Let me know how you will start dropshipping in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.